Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing good. So in this video, I want to share with you my internship test experience. So this was an internship recruiting test conducted by Boeing. So before telling about my test and my experience and the test, I would like to tell about the company. So Boeing is an American multinational company which basically designs, manufactures aircrafts, missiles, telecommunication equipment. They also have product support services. So this multinational company, actually they had come to my college and they announced that they're going to have a recruiting intern test. So the job descriptions were system engineer intern, software engineer intern, and also electrical design and analysis intern. So these were the three jobs and their respective job descriptions were given, and the stipend they are offering is 25,000 per month, a 2-month summer internship. The criteria for eligibility is CGPA 8 or above, and no backlogs, and the branches are circuit branches: CS, IS, IT, EC, EEE, Telecom, I think instrumentation also. So that was about the eligibility criteria, and actually I have already made a separate video, Samsung coding test. At the end of the video there will be a video on this video itself, so you can click on that and you can see that also. But first let us talk about this test. How was this test and what were the type of questions asked? So basically there were two tests. One was the C++ test, one was Java test. C++ test was in morning, Java test was in afternoon. The student had the choice of giving either one or both. So best of two would be considered if you gave both of them. I was not willing to give the Java test because the C++ test itself was quite satisfying. I was okay with it, so I didn't give the Java test. That happened in the afternoon, but that was also very similar to C++ test. So I will talk about the C++ test of mine. Java also, as I told, is similar only. So if you are someone who really likes Java, it doesn't matter. You can still watch the video. You will get some learning for sure. Okay, so the C++ test was for 1.5 hours. Even Java was 1.5 hours. The platform on which it was conducted was HackerEarth. It was not only coding. So basically there were 23 MCQ questions and 2 coding problems. So the MCQ questions were based on syntax checking, error checking, find the output type of questions, questions on concepts of OOPS. And in OOPS there were many different concepts like static polymorphism, virtual function, purely virtual, friend function. And find the output questions, it was on operator precedence, increment, decrement, those kind of questions. Pointers also was asked. Pointer was quite tricky and some of them were quite tough actually. And in OOPS also there was find the output. They had given a class, base class. On inheritance, output questions were there. You can find those questions on GFG, they were there, somewhat similar but slightly tougher than that only. I'll put the links in the description, you can check it out, okay, whenever you want. So the programming questions were 2 types. So MCQ were 23, and I would like to say that programming questions were actually easier than MCQ, at least for me. So let us talk about the programming questions. 2 coding questions were there. First was on bitwise operations. Actually it was not at all tough. Okay, first question, the format was something like this. They had already given us a pseudocode, an algorithm, and we had to implement the same thing, but the constraints on these variables A, B and C, they were very high. So you can't do the brute force approach, you will get TLE. So you had to find out the answer, but there was a small trick. The small trick, I'll expect you to solve this by yourself. I really encourage you to pause the video and solve this. So I hope you have tried it. The small trick that I want to tell is, if at all while solving the answer is equal to B in this problem, if the answer is equal to B, then break out. So that's a small trick. I want you to think about it by yourself and let me know in the comments what do you understand by this question. This was actually easy. So that was the first question, okay. This first one, easy in the sense, you can say medium also, just to get that thought. One click you need to get, that's it. Second question was on strings. Now second question, I don't remember the wordings. Wording was like find the number of pairs of substrings which have minimum length. There were 2 strings given as input. We had to find out the smallest common substrings and how many of them are there. We have to count the smallest common substrings. So basically again, smallest common substring means if there are common characters. The strings were lowercase English alphabets. So all we had to do was use hashing concept, find out the common characters in both the strings and just multiply their frequencies and cumulatively add it. So I know you might have not understood what I told, but you can say the level of problem was Code Forces A, B, or a Code Chef like Cook-Off. It was like the easiest problem in Cook-Off, like that level. So I don't remember the exact question, I'm sorry for that, but it was on strings and hashing concept. That's all is important actually for you to know. It is very easy, you can do it. You can actually do it, it's not at all hard, okay. So those were the 2 kinds of questions, and the test was quite simple. I finished it well within 1.5 hours, and I think many people would have finished it. Even if you who are seeing this video, I think you are already confident that you would have finished it. So it was easy. Let us see if this company comes back and tells how many people they are wanting to go to the next round, because most of the time companies come, they have a test and they don't come back only. So let us see what happens further, but I just wanted to share it with you. I hope you really liked this video. I hope you would have understood the programming question somewhere. It would have helped you. Like, you'll also be very inquisitive in knowing what all happened, which question came, right? So for you kind of people only, I have made this video. Please share it with all your friends. Let them also get the benefit, or let them be aware. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're not, you can see the links in the description. My playlist link, my LinkedIn profile, Instagram, all my videos in the playlist. Everything is there in the description, okay? So please do check out the description. And if I've not yet added it, don't worry, I will add it. Like, I'll upload the video and it'll take some time to add. So if you're the first viewer, don't comment it's not there. I will do it. So just wait. Within maybe half an hour of this uploading, I'll do it, okay? So that's all for this video. Like the video if you really like the video, and stay safe, keep learning, keep growing, stay tuned. Bye.